Very good morning, friends. I am Rahul Dhakar, your mathematics educator, and today we are going to start multiplication of matrices. My dear friends, I hope you know very well what are practical uses of matrices, what is matrices, order of matrices, and yes, operation of matrices. You should know that when we add and subtract two matrices, it means it should be of same order. It means 2 cross 2 matrices can be added to 2 cross 2 only. 1 cross 3 matrix can be added to 1 cross 3 only. It means when we add or subtract two matrices, they should be of same order. But when we multiply, yes, my dear friends, please listen to me very carefully. When we multiply two matrices, they can be of two different orders. But there is a condition, and that's what we are going to discuss. So please concentrate on this lecture because this is going to be very important. And yes, and I'll make it cakewalk for you. So multiplication of matrices. My dear friends, suppose you have two matrices and order of first matrix is m cross n and order of second matrix is I cross j. So what is the eligibility criteria of two different matrices to be multiplied? My dear friends, if these two things are same, what all are these two things? N is number of, yes, n is number of column of first matrix and I is number of row of second matrix. Are you getting my point? So number of, yes, number of column of first matrix and number of rows of second matrix should be equal. And when they are equal, when n is equal to I, then two matrices can be multiplied. It means, let us give an example. So let's give an example. In this case, you know that it is 2 cross 3 and it is 3 cross 1. So is multiplication of these two matrices possible? Yes. Why? Because see, these two things are equal. It means number of column of first matrix is equal to number of row of second matrix. So yes, its multiplication is very much possible, right? Similarly, let's take another example. Is multiplication possible? Yes, because these two terms are same. Is multiplication possible in this case? Yes, it is very much possible because these two values are same. But now, next question is, okay, so we got that multiplication is possible in all these three cases. But what is the result? And what will be the order of the resultant matrix? So the answer is that if eligibility is checked by these two elements, then resulting matrix order is checked by these two. Yes, this one and this one value. What is this m? M is number of rows of first matrix. And what is j? J is number of column in second matrix. It means order of resultant matrix will be m cross j. I hope my point is clear. Now let us move further. Sir, what will be the order of resultant matrix? In this case, order will be, as you know, 2 and 1. It means 2 cross 1, isn't it? What will be the order of this matrix? You will say, so order will be 1 cross 2, isn't it? Order will be 1 cross 2. Now, what will be the order of this matrix? You will say, order of this matrix will be 3 cross 2. Order of this matrix will be 3 cross 2. So this is how we multiply two different order matrix. And obviously, if both the matrices are of same order, it means the resultant matrix will be also of same order, isn't it? So I hope it is clear. Now let's take an example. Suppose we need to multiply these two matrices. And you know very well that order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. So resultant will also be 2 cross 2. Right? Multiplication is possible? Yes, very much possible. Now, how to multiply? I want to tell you very important thing that when we multiply two matrix, in first matrix we do row operation. Yes, we do row operation. It means we will be multiplying like this in this form, and in second matrix we have to multiply like this. Not getting it? With example, you will first of all you are going to multiply a with this. First of all, you are going to multiply a with p, and then p with x, Are you getting my point? That will make it ap plus bx. Then we are going to multiply this a with q in order to get this term. It means aq plus by. Then we are going to multiply this cd with this px, isn't it? So c into p, that is cp, plus d into x, that is dx. Now this c will be multiplied with q and you will get cq and dy. I hope you are getting it, right? Let's take example with numbers. First of all, tell me, is multiplication of these two matrices possible? What is the order? Order is 2 cross 2. And what is its order? Order is 2 cross 1. Yes. Multiplication is very much possible. Now, let's talk about its resultant. First of all, tell me, what will be the order of its resultant? Yes, sir. Order will be 2 cross 1, isn't it? Now, it means there will be 2 rows and 1 column, right? It means we have to fill these 2 blocks. As I told you that in first matrix we do row operation and in second matrix we do column operation. It means 2 will be multiplied with 5 plus 3 into multiply with 6. Similarly, 1 will be multiplied with 5, isn't it? 1 will be multiplied with 5, that is 1 into 5 plus 5 into 6. So the resultant is 28 and 35. So I hope basics of multiplication of matrices is clear. Thanks for watching this video. I, Rahul Dhaka, will meet you again in next video. Thank you.